welcome back to my channel. So today I'm actually going to do a full day of eating. Like I mentioned in my last video, I am now 11 weeks out from a huge bikini competition, which is super exciting because it's really amazing to be able to share this prep with you. So like I said, every week I'm going to be doing a new video, bringing you along on the journey with me. And yeah, we are 11 weeks out, so I wanted to show you guys what I was eating at 11 weeks out. In my last video, I spoke about my cardio and my macros, but I wanted to actually show you today what my meals actually look like. So if you are excited for today's video, please do give it a big thumbs up. And if you have not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe and let's get started with today's video. I actually just finished my morning fasted cardio, and the reason I like to do cardio in the morning fasted, I spoke about it briefly on my last video, is that when you wake up in the morning, you are burning fat as energy versus like carbs as energy. So I do my morning fasted cardio and I think it's a really great way to start the day. But what I'm really excited about sharing today is I started using a metabolism tracker, and I thought it would be really cool to use for the next like 11 weeks of my prep to see if it can help with my metabolism and my meal timings and stuff. So the device is called a Luman. It looks like this. And basically what you do in the morning is you test your breath as soon as you wake up, so like your morning breath. And what it does is on the app and with the Luman, it reads your metabolism and it lets you know if you are burning carbs as energy or fat as energy. And when you wake up in the morning, you obviously want to be burning fat as energy.
Good morning. I'm about to take my morning breath. It's like 4:30 in the morning. Okay, so it's analyzing my morning breath. It lets you know in the morning if you're using carbs or fats for a burn. Obviously you want to be in a fat burning zone when you wake up. So it's really interesting to be able to track based off like what you had yesterday. So if you had like a huge carb meal yesterday, for example, or if maybe you didn't eat enough carbs, and then you would be able to see that through the app. I love this data, it's super interesting. So I'm gonna keep on tracking for the next 10 weeks to see like how it changes, if I can like learn more about my body. It is currently 4:45, so it's super early. So I'm gonna get started with my day. I've got work, and yeah, bring you along for a full day of eating today.
Okay guys, so you saw my morning breath, and what I'm actually gonna do now is a post-meal breath. So I've waited like 1 and a bit hours, and I'm gonna check my breath now.
Hold your breath. 1.
So this is gonna basically tell me if I'm still burning carbs or fat after I have eaten a meal. What's cool is also on the app, on the Luman app, you can actually track your food as well. So you can input your food for the day, and so you know what your breath is after certain meals based off your macros. So right now it says I am still burning both carbs and fats, which is really good. Obviously you want to be burning fats, but I have had a carb meal as well, but it's not super high because I didn't go crazy, obviously, because I'm on my bikini prep. So my carbs aren't super high. So I'm in a really good level, which I'm happy about, and I'm gonna, like I said, continue tracking and show you guys what I'm eating. But yeah, this is basically where you can do the food log of what I had for lunch. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. It's a really cool little device, and the thing is, you could always test your metabolism, but you would have to go to like a super fancy clinic or a hospital, and you see they test it. But this is actually like a cool little device that you can have at home. So I'm super excited to be working with Luman and giving this a go and sharing the results with you guys. You can use it throughout your day. So say you're going to go and do a workout and you want to make sure that you've got like carbs in your system and that your body is going to be using the carbs as energy. You test with the Luman, and then you get a reading, and then you might need to know if you need to maybe eat some carbs pre-workout. You guys know I like to have my carbs around my training, which I will show you today. So I have my 3 main meals from my meal prep company. So one is my breakfast, one is like a lunch-ish, and I split it in 2 meals, and then another is a dinner. I also have my shake and fruit post-workout, and then I add carbs to my breakfast as well. So for my daily meals, I have a low-carb one, which is just veggies and protein. For my breakfast, I like to have salmon and veggies, just because this I have with the carbs, so it's really good pre-work, where I have like fats, carbs, and protein. So I have the salmon there because fats also keep you full, and then during the day I have this and I split it up into 2, so I've got a little bit of carbs and some veggies. So yeah, these are my 3 big meals that I split over 4, and then I obviously add carbs to this one, and then I have a post-workout one as well. So having my meals prepped like this is obviously just like super convenient. I personally just like to have my meals prepped, but you don't have to get it externally. You could prep all your own meals, and I know people who will prep each meal individually, or you could do like a big huge protein cook, and then you could do a big carb cook, and then have your veggies. So whatever works for you. You know, fitness and eating healthy shouldn't be hard, and so if it is something that would cause you more stress, such as having to prep your meals, there's obviously a lot of meal prep companies, or if you want to save time and be like super time efficient, you can just prep everything in bulk, which is what I recommend doing. Not everyone also likes meal prep as well, and like you could obviously eat intuitively, eat out. There's no right or wrong way to do it. You just have to do what works best for you. But meal prep is just something I'm doing right now, and it doesn't mean I'll do it forever, but it's definitely working for my bodybuilding prep because it means I'm just super consistent with everything. So post-workout, guys, I like to make a vegan protein shake. So I use vegan protein and glutamine and just blend it with some water and a little bit of stevia. So guys, I am just home from the gym, and after my workouts I always like to have a shake. So I'm having a strawberry protein shake, and this is because after your workout you want to be able to recover as fast as possible, and so you want to have a shake because your body can absorb it and digest it really fast, which is going to help obviously repair your muscles. And then I also like to have a piece of fruit, and this is because fruit is obviously fast carbohydrates. Your body will digest it really fast, and after your workout you want to have some carbohydrates to replenish your glycogen stores, because like I was saying, when you are training you're going to be burning carbs as energy. So I want to obviously fuel up after my workout and give myself some quick hit carbohydrates. So rice is really good for that, also fruit, just something that your body can absorb and digest super fast. And I obviously say like pick the food that you know that you digest well and you absorb well, but I love having a protein shake as well because it's like a sweet treat. So when I am dieting, a protein shake literally is a milkshake. Like it tastes like a milkshake and I love it. So yeah, it really helps me with cravings. People often ask like, how do you deal with cravings on a prep, especially if your calories are lower, which they obviously are, and protein shakes is my key. So yeah, after about an hour and a half after my workout, I then have a proper meal with like chicken and veggies and stuff, but I'll show you that afterwards. I was preaching this in my previous video, guys, like our bodies are all so different. So one diet that works for one person isn't gonna work for someone else. And I always share these full days of eatings to like inspire you or just bring you along on my journey and show you what I'm doing. But ultimately, like you have to do what works for your body. And I was saying this with supplements as well, like you have to take the supplements that your body needs, and it's the same with food. You have to eat the food that your body needs because all of our metabolisms are so different. Someone might lose weight eating like 2,000 or 3,000 calories, and someone else might need to eat a lot less. So I'm really excited to be like able to track as much data as possible. Obviously with bikini preps, you track your weight, you track like how you're looking, but then to actually track like your metabolism and see how your body is burning. Obviously for me, the better my metabolism is working, the more fat I'm gonna lose, which is ideal for a bodybuilding prep. Obviously my goal is to get lean. So I wanna make sure that my metabolism isn't sort of like crashing and that I am eating in a way that really supports my training. And I already know my body pretty well, but just like being able to get more data and being able to like track it and see it on an app is actually quite cool. So one cool thing actually about the Luman is on the app, when you do the reading, it can actually suggest if you should have carbs or fats, and it gives you a macro breakdown of what you should have. So if you are like me and you track your macros on an app like MyFitnessPal, it can give you a reading, and then off the reading it can give you the macros or the meal to have that would be most suitable for your body. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed watching today's video. I know it was a little bit of a different style. It wasn't so much vlog style. It was like half vlog, half sit down, but I thought it would be really nice to be able to actually show you what I'm eating and talk about it and talk about the macros and stuff in detail. And then it's more than just what I'm eating. What I want to do with these videos is show you and inspire you how you can create a diet to suit you and your lifestyle, and like giving you inspiration and nutrition advice in terms of like eating carbs around your training or eating fats for cognitive function, and you know, really making the most of when you are in that fat burning zone in the morning, and maybe doing a workout or some cardio then, or in a way that you can like really understand how your body works. So for example, when I weight train, I really like to have a carb meal in because I want my body to be burning carbs for that workout and using the carbs as energy so that I don't feel depleted. And that's what's really cool about the Luman, because it can tell me if, hey, okay Jade, you actually might need to eat a carb meal, and then I can relook at my bodybuilding diet and maybe need to switch some things around. If you are someone who is just starting out and maybe just wants some guidance, something like this could be a really cool idea, because you're going to be able to see, oh, maybe I actually should increase my carbs today. And that's always something I'm preaching, like we shouldn't be afraid of eating more food, or we shouldn't be afraid of fats, or we shouldn't be afraid of carbs. Like, food is fuel. That's what I'm always preaching. Like, you need to eat if you want to grow, but also even if you are wanting to lose weight, like you still need to fuel your body, and you still need to make sure that you are looking after your physical health, your mental health, your spiritual health, your metabolic health, and all of the good things. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you do want to check out Luman, make sure you click the link in the description. Hit that subscribe if you are not already, and I will see you guys next week for the 10-week out update. Bye guys!